Greetings YouTube, it's Ben Stellar, it's TLC Wednesday, which means we're talking about tokens, lumens, and coins. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video to see if you won this week. Let's go. Before we get started, I need to tell you one thing. This is not financial advice. I literally have no idea what I'm talking about. So please take that into consideration. Also, take this into consideration. Meter. Today on TLC Wednesday, we're going to be talking about the newest coin added to Coinbase. And don't forget to stick around to the end of the video when we're going to give away 20 lumens, which is the coin that should have been added to Coinbase. Meet me at Camper 2. Alright, thank you so much for joining me at Camera 2. As you can see, I got a little co-star with me today. His name is Benny Francis. It's my little boy. He just got up, so I wanted to knock this video out for y'all today. Let's get right into it. As you can see right here, Coinbase, we're pleased to announce our intention to add support for Ethereum Classic on Coinbase in the coming months. How so very exciting for them. Now, I don't really know why they chose Ethereum Classic, but let's try to see if we can find out more about that, eh? Looks like I was already kind of browsing around the website. Let's see if we can go back to the homepage. Did I think it's homepage? Alright, let's look. Ethereum Classic. Decentralized, immutable, unstoppable. Govern yourself. Looks like they're having a summit. Explains blockchain. This is a beginner channel. Let's read that. Put simply, blockchains provide a way to keep track of digital assets, money, things, without the need for intermediates such as banks and other financial institutions. Isn't that right, buddy? What is Ethereum Classic? Ethereum Classic ETC is a smarter blockchain. It is a network, a community, and a cryptocurrency that takes digital assets further. In addition to allowing people to send value to each other, ETC allows for complex contracts that operate autonomously and cannot be modified or censored. So I guess that's, one of the bigger things with blockchain that people always just want to, buzzwords, smart contracts. Supposedly, I guess Ethereum Classic was maybe one of the first. And maybe explain with an analogy, imagine Bitcoin as a landline phone. It does one thing very well. ETC is like a smartphone. It can do everything Bitcoin can and much more. Sounds like a good sell to me. More than just a blockchain. Hi, bud. We're talking about blockchain. If the internet was simply a bunch of interconnected computers and didn't have any users or creators making websites, it would be largely useless. In much the same way, a blockchain needs users and creators. ETC has both, and we're working on solving real-world problems of interconnecting people and their devices. Is that a real-world problem? Started with Ethereum Classic resources. You can click on that, I imagine, if you'd like to. Why Ethereum Classic? Yeah, this looks like that. We'll read this and then we'll be done with this Ethereum website. Principles, technology. We're the longest running smart contract blockchain. Hey, I was right. We're the longest running smart contract blockchain in existence. Blockchains store value. Yes, they do, buddy. They store value. And you want your blockchain to last. Community. We have a strong and principled community. Many of our members have stuck around since the beginning. We look beyond the hype and keep to the principles that keep blockchains functioning. Immutability. We take a conservative approach to changes here, and this conservatism avoids splits and protects our money, much like Bitcoin. Community. Many blockchain communities have centralized leaderships, meaning few people... Oh, you dropped your passy, bud. Few people at the top make the decisions for everyone else. ETC's community is purposely structured to avoid this. I think I do remember seeing them talking about stuff on YouTube, maybe. Responsibility for development and discussion are distributed between many parties. This prevents biased form of governance other than that other blockchains are susceptible to. ETC allows highly effective value transfers. More so than Bitcoin and its variants, has a focus on an IoT applications. I hope I'm saying that right. It runs a mathematically verified Ethereum virtual machine. Oh, you got your leggies? Or EVM. What this means is that ECT is great at what it sets out to be, a highly effective means of exchange that connects the world's devices. Okay? Oh, you're dropping your passy. Our developer teams are working on the technology and partnerships that will allow for seamless use of ETC network everywhere blockchain is needed. Immutability. ETC accounts cannot be modified by others. This feature is a philosophy we share with Bitcoin, Litecoin, and other cryptocurrencies. But some blockchains follow a different philosophy. You want this? Some blockchains follow a different philosophy, governance, which allows participants to use their social and economic power to vote on the account balances of others. Imagine if all the members of your bank believed you had broken a law. Instead of going to the police, those with the biggest balances and notary voted to take away your money. Imagine a system where the wealthy and celebrities have the final say over your money. A fundamental aspect of ETC is that this will never be allowed to happen, and historical precedent has demonstrated this to be the case. Looks like they have a blog. Happens. I'm sure you can follow them on social media everywhere. Yeah, look at all these. Let's go ahead and look at the next aspect. Okay, so this just got listed. Alright, 1552. But let's see where it was beforehand. Oh, look at these spikes. Let's look at the 1 day. Whoa, look at that 1 day. Whoa, look at this. So, I would have recommended being in it back here. I'm not so sure if I'd want to get into it up here. Because as you can see, it's already hit a high. Looks like the high was 1618. 1622. And you can see it sliding back down. You can see it sliding on back down. So, that's the initial pump that something's going to get when it gets announced that it's listed on Coinbase, and then eventually it's going to slide back down. This is Coinbase. Please, if you're interested in buying some Ethereum Classic, please consider hitting the link below and signing up, and it's going to be launched soon. I want to make this video short and sweet, so let's get right to the reason you're probably here, which is to win the 20 lumens we're giving away from last week's video. Alright, so this is the first time I've ever done this. We're gonna copy this. We're gonna put it in here. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna select the winner. Camera because the other one kind of died on me, but let's go ahead and do what we were doing real fast. We were giving away our lumens. Alright, and so what we have done, we have got the address for the for the YouTube video. Alright, y'all, it looks like the winner is Trent Williamson. Said nice niche. I really appreciate the comment. I appreciate the like. I appreciate the subscribing. Thank y'all so very much. Don't forget, what you need to do is comment on this video with your valid Stellar Lumen wallet, and you can win lumens right here, same time, same place next week. We're going to be giving away lumens every week here at BenStellarCrypto. Okay? Okay. Okay? Okay. Okay. Okay? Alright, thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for commenting right down below your valid Stellar Lumen wallet address, and you can win Stellars right here next week. Alright? Thank you so much. This is Ben Stellar. Please follow me on Twitter. I'm about to launch a Steam channel as well. I really appreciate everybody watching us. Thank you so much. And remember, HODL, if you hear me.